Hi there, I am Glacy from Brazil, and here in Brazil I'm known as Glacy from my teaching world. And in Portuguese, my YouTube channel is known as Meu Inglês Percorrendo Mundo, which means that if you speak English, you can travel the world, you can accomplish many dreams, and speaking English can open many doors for you. And today I invited Mr. David from Australia. He's been living in Peru for quite a while, and he's here to encourage you, teacher, to study English and to do everything with lots of love.
Hi everybody, my name's David White and I'm the Managing Director of English for You Language Institute in Trujillo, Peru. I am really excited to be here with you today, and I'd like to firstly thank and say hello to my wonderful friend Glace from my teaching world for inviting me to participate in this video to help to encourage teachers about the importance of their job, their subject, and their role in the world. For 16 years now, I've been running around doing conferences and workshops for teachers in many different places. It has been such a privilege for me because I've had the pleasure, the honor of meeting thousands of English teachers. But there is a problem that I see in many different places, and this problem is that the majority of English teachers have absolutely no idea why they teach English, and they have no confidence in what they do. Many English teachers believe that English is just a secondary subject, and this is a thought that's put into their mind by the fact that often their profession, our subject, is not supported by the educational system. We are led to believe that we're not important, but this couldn't be further from the truth. Today, English is the key for our students to possibly study or live or work in English-speaking countries in the future. Each year, there are hundreds of thousands of scholarships available for students to study in other countries. There are immigration programs, countries such as Australia and Canada, who are begging for professionals from Latin America to come to live and to work in their countries. There are webinars, there are conferences, there are seminars where our professionals can go and to learn to be better, to learn new techniques, to learn new strategies. But the secret is, for them to be able to participate in these opportunities, they need to speak English. And for this reason, today, English is, without a doubt, the most important subject in the world, and therefore that makes English teachers the most important teachers in the world. Now, I know that you might look at that and think this can't be true, but it is. There are doctors, lawyers, accountants who are able to work within their own countries, but outside of their countries there are many opportunities for them to improve themselves, to learn new techniques, but if they can't speak English, they can't participate, and that prevents them from reaching their maximum professionalism in their country. I have seen the benefits of good English teaching, and I have seen the consequences of poor English teaching. Over the years, I have prepared literally hundreds and hundreds of students to live, work, or study in other countries. They've come to me for preparation of their international exams, and from my perspective as a teacher, there's nothing more satisfying than to help somebody to actually achieve their goal. But for me to do that, something I learned was that the process had to start many years before, often in kindergarten, when some teacher somewhere who had faith in what they do shared with their students, and they motivated their students to want to learn. And that teacher, on that first day of their English class, who motivated that student, helped them to get through the process that brought them to my institute. that got them prepared for their TOEFL or their IELTS exam and helped them to get onto that aeroplane and to go to other countries. But on the other side of the coin, I have seen unbelievable amount of students who have come to me and in their hands they have a scholarship. Look, teacher, I have a scholarship to study. I need TOEFL, I need IELTS, whatever. And I give them an exam to see their level of English, and automatically you know from the results that they failed, that they can't achieve the goal. That their scholarship is wasted. They've lost their opportunity. Why has this happened? Because they weren't motivated to learn English. And this is a terrible thing, because that scholarship, that opportunity could have changed their life. The truth is that we as teachers need to have faith in what we do. We need to know that English is the most important subject in the world, because it is the only subject that can get our students to study in a variety of countries, or to live or to work anywhere in the world. Only English can do that in more than 90% of the cases. And that equates to the fact that we English teachers are the most important teachers in the world. We and our subject are the key to the future success of our students. Now, you might be a kindergarten teacher. You might be teaching 3-year-olds, and you think, next year they're not my students. But if you instill a love of learning English into that 3-year-old, and then next year she goes to the 4th-year-old class, and her teacher continues that enthusiasm, that enjoyment for learning English, then in 15 or more years, whatever, that student will have taken that English that they've learned enthusiastically through all those years to change their lives by being able to live, work or study somewhere else. Don't think to yourself, I'm just a kindergarten teacher. I just teach shapes and colors. That's not true. You are the first link in the chain. You are the first motivating factor in their journey to learn English. You are the first step in the long journey. Each English teacher adds to the experience that the student has and the motivation they need to learn English. But for us to motivate our students, we need to be motivated. We need to have faith in ourselves. We need to understand how important our subject is. I never let anybody tell me that English is not important. I will stand there and I will argue with them. I am an English teacher. I am proud to be an English teacher. I have been an English teacher in Latin America for 17 years, and I am proud of every day, every achievement I have ever done, and so should you be. Please, believe in yourself, believe in your subject, believe that we can change the world, because one day, if you do a good job, if you believe in yourself, your students could come into an office like mine, and a teacher like myself could prepare them for their international exam, and we together as a teaching community can change their lives. Well, I hope you enjoyed my little talk today. It's been such a pleasure. Thank you once again to my teaching world for inviting me, and I hope that you take notice of what I said. Have faith in yourself, have faith in their subject, go to work, be enthusiastic, motivate your students, because it doesn't matter what the system does, it doesn't matter what the system says. We can help to change the lives of our students. We can help to change the world. Thank you, everybody. Bye.